Hi, Emer. Thank you so much for allowing me to interview you today on behalf of the fifth year LCAs. You are here today as our trade union representative. So, first of all, what union are you part of?
Hi, Rachel. Well, thanks for thinking of me, and no problem at all. Anything I can do to help. So, what union am I part of? I'm part of the ASTI.
And what does the ASTI do?
So, the ASTI, it's Ireland's main second level teachers union, and it represents 17,000 teachers in schools. And those schools, they contain 80% of all second level students. So the main aims of the ASTI are to promote second level education, to unite and organise all second level teachers, to promote and protect teachers' interests, and to maintain and improve teachers' conditions of employment.
That's great, Emer. Thank you so much. And how do you join the ASTI?
So, if you're a teacher in a second level school, you can find out who the school shop steward is and ask them for an application form. You could also download an application form from the ASTI website. When you get the application form, you do have to get two signatures from existing ASTI members. They have to propose your application and approve it. And then when the application is all filled out, you post it off to the headquarters of the ASTI, which are in Dublin.
Excellent. That seems like an easy enough process. And I assume that there is a subscription that the ASTI charge for all members too. You are Cabinteely Community Schools ASTI shop steward. How did you become shop steward?
Yeah, sorry, I should have said that. There is a subscription and it comes out of teachers' salaries, directly it comes out of their teachers' salaries. So how did I become shop steward? Well, I've been a member of the ASTI for 14 years, and I've always strongly believed in trade unions and the protection and support they provide for their members. So I put myself forward at an ASTI meeting in Cabinteely to become shop steward, and I was then elected by my colleagues.
And what do you do as shop steward?
So there's lots of little things that you do. The kind of the day to day running of giving information to the ASTI members. So I suppose overall, I act on the members' behalf within Cabinteely, and I communicate or I talk with the school management and the ASTI about members' concerns or issues that they might have. I try to make sure that existing members stay in the union, and but I also recruit new members if we have new staff joining the school. I distribute or I give out maybe newsletters and magazines and ASTI literature and information, anything that comes in the post. I organise meetings so within the school, so we have at least one meeting in Cabinteely per semester. And then if a ballot or a vote is happening, I'm responsible for giving out or distributing ballots to members and making sure that the register is correctly signed and returned.
Thank you, Emer. That sounds like a really busy job. We were looking at ballots and industrial action in one of our classes last week. So, why do unions participate in industrial action?
Well, I suppose the main reason that unions participate in industrial action, it publicly shows that members are unhappy with their working conditions, or being maybe they're unhappy with what they're being asked to do. So, for example, if there are changes to the education system, so what does an industrial action do? It causes the work to slow down or stop completely, and so therefore it acts as a bargaining tool to try and achieve their aims. So it just gives them a bit of leeway if like that, if they're not happy with their working conditions or changes being made, that they have this bargaining tool to use.
Great. And have you ever been involved in industrial action?
Yeah, I have. I've been involved in lots of them actually. I'd say the number might be approaching 5 or 6 now at this stage, could even be more. But just one example would be I remember in January 2015, ASTI members took industrial action. Or we went out on strike, I suppose it's more commonly known. We went out on strike to protest the new junior cycle reform.
And how is industrial action organised?
So, well, first of all, the first step is that members are balloted or they're asked to vote on whether they agree that there should be industrial action in the first place. And then if the outcome of that ballot is yes, then the industrial action is organised by the ASTI headquarters and a date is chosen. After that, then instructions are given to shop stewards on what to do in each individual school. And then, I suppose, lastly, posters and picket signs are sent to schools for members to use on the day of the strike or of the industrial action.
Obviously, being part of a union is really important, but in your opinion, why should workers be part of a union?
I suppose there's a few different reasons. Like I said before, like I do think it's really, really important that people, and in my case, teachers, are part of a union. So unions they try to improve your working conditions, and in doing that, maybe they might try to improve health and safety within your workplace. They promote equality, and they provide teachers personal protection as well, in case of legal issues, anything like that. And trade unions, they will work and they'll negotiate on their members' behalf. So, kind of from every angle, and in terms of a teacher union, they protect their teachers, but I suppose in protecting their teachers, they're trying to protect the students as well, and the education system and where that's going if it's evolving, that teachers are consulted and unions have a big part to play in that. So to be part of a union is important, I suppose, to have your voice heard, and also to provide protection.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that. And what should workers do when they do become part of a union?
So they don't have to do too much. When you're a union member, you don't have to do too much. So the basics, I suppose, would be attend all school ASTI meetings. So ASTI members, for example, in Cabinteely, if they attend, like I said earlier, I try to put on one meeting per semester. So I would hope that as many Cabinteely ASTI members can attend that. You also then have branch meetings. So they're different to school meetings. They'd involve numerous schools from a region. So Cabinteely's in the South County Dublin area. So members could attend those branch meetings if they liked. I suppose an important one is to stay informed of current events. Now, in particular, in our union, current events meaning to do with educational issues. And then lastly, if you are a member of the ASTI and you do sign up and you're accepted, you do have to follow ASTI directives. And what that means is that if there's rules set by the ASTI head office, or if there's instructions given to members from the ASTI head office, members are expected to follow those. And those kind of rules and instructions, they're called directives. And that's it. That's it, really. That's all you have to do. Just attend meetings, stay informed, and follow the rules.
Thank you so much, Emer, for letting me interview you today and for telling us all about the ASTI and your role as shop steward. We really appreciate it. Thank you.